Welcome back to Fort Saskatchewan. It's fine Sunday morning, playoff Sunday. Semi-final game between second and third place. Knights and Athabasca Hawks. Bit of a shaky start there. We got a quick whistle on a puck we didn't really cover, but we'll shake that one off and win this face-off. Green goes back behind the net for it. He'll chip it forward for Reed, who's back in the lineup. Athabasca to their own at the blue line, giving it to Breen again, but swarming at the hash marks. Breen reverses to the other side for Lamab, sorry. Lamab throwing it up the wall. Back to Breen again. He'll try and chip it for Spencer. He gets it to him, and it rolls out to center ice. That'll be past all three of the forwards, and Athabasca will dump it right back in. Stretch pass made to Reed, but it bounced off his stick, and Athabasca get possession right back. That one gets tipped up over the netting, over the glass into the netting, and we'll get a face-off to Tiago's right. Tiago between the pipes for the Knights tonight, this morning. Face-off won by Athabasca, but the loose puck comes to Gal. He pushes his way through center, but the puck is stalled, and he gets it right back. Nice pass to Hender with some open ice. He'll dump it in as he crosses the center line. Athabasca pushing forward with it. They'll get it back to the point. Boyce keeps it in. He'll flip it in to the hash marks and into the corner. Gal giving chase for it. He's got it in his feet. He'll walk it out front off the goaltender, and loose puck in front of the net. Goaltender jumps on it. We'll get a face-off to his right. Looks like we're counting both of those as shots, so it's 1-1 for shots thus far. Campbell will take the draw. He wins it cleanly back to Lamab. Lamab into his feet, rolls it up the wall into traffic, and Athabasca are able to push it out through center ice. Bonikoski going back for it. Up the wall for Maine. It missed him, but the loose puck bounces favorably from the skates of the Athabasca defender to Campbell. He's not able to get a shot off, but throws the puck in front of the net. And Athabasca get a stick on it and turn this into a 3-on-1 the other way. Good battle from Bonikoski there. And Knights are able to back check and tie up men in front of the net. Back to the point, kept in. Through traffic, off the stick of Lamab into the corner. He'll chip it off the wall in front of Jacobs. And challenged there by Maine. Puck rolls to the wall. Fired at the net. Hudson picks it up again. He'll dump it in off the defender. And the Knights will get a change. Bridges couldn't quite get a stick on that one to get it past the defender, and Athabasca come back the other way. Frey challenging there. Loose puck for Durecci. He pushes it to the wall. Breen battling for it now with big number 26, the captain. And Reed will chip it off the wall. Gets a favorable bounce off the linesman. Bridges giving chase. He'll strip the puck. Boom, down goes the player. And he went in hard there. Puck is shot up over the glass. He's up, but probably a little bruised. So we'll get another face-off, this time to the left of Tiago in Knights territory. 11:44 to go here in the first period. An early game for both teams. Am I right, Ryan, that Athabasca came in from home today? Like, they're not staying in town, are they? Some of them are. Okay. That's a long haul. There's a lot further to come than from Sherwood Park, that's for sure. Kepler with the draw. It's one back to Bonikoski after a few bounces. Soft play at the blue line, and Gao skates into it. He's got two on him, though, and puck is stripped, pushed behind the net. He's tied up so he couldn't get there. Goalie will jump on it and cover it up for a face-off. Still no score, with about 11:30 to go here in the first period. Kepler in the circle again. He's got Hender and Gao on his wings. Gao with a big hit off that face-off. Puck back to the point. Loose puck for Gao. On the backhand, couldn't get it off. There's a glove right to the face. Puck off the back of the net. And Bonikoski moving quick. Puck rolling, though. It's kept in at the blue line. Boyce will chip that one off the wall, but it's kept in again, and Bonikoski will go back in the corner for it. Up the wall to Hender. Hender takes a hit. He's got three Athabasca players on him. Knights converge on that Athabasca player, pushing the puck back to the corner. Shot from the point rolls into the corner. Reverse behind the net. Gao battling for it. Shot from low circle there. Thiago ready for it. He'll hold on to it and we'll get a face-off to his right. Some good pushing and shoving happening here now. Not sure if either team got enough sleep last night, but could be an interesting one. A lot of pushing and shoving in front of the Hawks net there. Gao took one to the face. Didn't seem too impressed with it. Puck up the wall for Jacobs. The bumper pass for Noonan. Lemab gets a stick on it and pushes it into the corner. Now rolling it up for Breen. Breen off the wall, chips it to center. Athabasca missing the pass. No offside there, as it looked like Athabasca rolled the puck into their own zone. Noonan in the corner. Puck kicked into the slot by the defender. Didn't know where it was. And now Athabasca back the other way into the Knights zone. Shot right into the glove of Thiago, just wide of the net looked like, but he'll hold on to it for another face-off. We'll get one to his left. Campbell out to take the draw. He's got Reed and Bridges on the wings. Wins the face-off. Campbell to Breen. Breen rolls it around to Lemab. It's out of his reach. Athabasca will push it behind the net. Good bump there from Campbell. Breen steps in and tries to separate man from puck. Loose behind the referee. Athabasca come up with it. Centering pass off Campbell. He gets it forward for Bridges. Bridges has a bit of room in front of him. He will go. And he walks past the defender. Shot into the chest of the goaltender. Wasn't expecting it up there. He had to jump for it. It bounces to his feet, and he covers it up for a face-off. Campbell will take the draw. We got Boyce and Derecci on defense. One to Reed. Reed tries to get a shot off. Just rolled off his stick. Boyce will pick up the loose puck, but he's challenged and pulled down. No penalty. The referees may be a bit sleepy as well this morning. Bridges chips it back into into open ice. He gets the puck back from Reed. Tries to make a move through the player. Didn't get there. It's dumped right on goal, and Boyce will go back for it. Boyce now behind his own net. Chips it off the wall. Bad bounce off the stanchion. He gets it back and sends it through the slot out to center ice. Full change for the forwards up front for the Knights. Athabasca dumping that one in and icing waved off. Frey stepping in and intercepting that puck. He had it kicked off his stick, but he had support from Boyce and now gets the puck back at center. He'll dump it in. He's trying to give it to Noonan. Noonan wasn't there, wasn't expecting it, and so it now comes back to the blue line. Amab at his ringette line tries to pass it through three players. Made it through the first two, but not the last one. Bounces to Frey, though, who dumps it in. Noonan in deep. He'll chip it behind the net for Frey. Frey takes a bit of a knock to the face. Gets the loose puck and sends it across the open crease. Noonan intercepts that breakout pass and dumps it right back in. Forwards will change. Bonikoski and Lemab on defense right now. Lemab able to hold it in at the blue line. And Kapler battling for it. Nice centering pass for Jacobs, just out of his reach though. And loose puck at the blue line, chipped forward. Gonna wave that one off. No, they aren't. They're gonna call that one icing. So we'll head back into Athabasca territory for the face-off. Kapler wins that one to the wall. Jacobs throws it back for Breen. He's on his backhand, gets it to Maine. Maine tips it into the corner on the backhand as well. Battle ensuing back low there. Athabasca able to throw it up the wall. Icing is the call, but it doesn't make it that far, so it'll be waved off. Derechi gives it away to number 22 on his breakout pass. He recovers. Battle ensuing here. Athabasca come up with it. Big 29 fires it at the net. Through a bit of traffic, but Thiago able to track it, and he'll jump on the rebound for a face-off to his left. Campbell will take the draw. He's got Breen on the right side. It's one to that side, to the wall, and Athabasca are able to throw it behind the net. Derechi to it first in the corner, out of the reach of Reed. Athabasca keep it in at the blue line and send it all the way back into the short side corner here. Campbell battling for it there with Breen. Bridges watching it. He'll chip it forward. Couldn't get past the defender. Challenged at the blue line. Bobbled at the ringette and bobbled again. Reed steps into that one, but player was blocked set, but he gets him right back. And Campbell walks in. Chips it off a wall. Bridges gets a glove on it. He gets a cross check. And not able to hold on to it. Battle ensuing here. Campbell will come up with it, pushes it to Boyce. Boyce will send it back deep into the corner. Reed battling for it. Loose puck across ice. And Boyce will challenge that. But Athabasca able to get enough on it to send it down the ice. No icing, it's waved off. Bonikoski with speed, he's got pressure. He'll send it up ice. Athabasca at their own blue line to center. With speed. Good save there. I don't think the Athabasca player got a full piece of it.
Come on, Ralph!
Boyce is able to push that one out to center ice, and Athabasca will regroup. Gal goes down there. Loose puck through the neutral, or through the slot. Good deflection by Bonikoski into the corner on the shot. Hawks recover. Loose puck in front of the net. And Thiago jumps on the rebound. Takes a whack on the hands for his troubles. And we'll get a face-off to his left. 5:10 to play here in the first. This one's zipping by. Definitely some angst between these two teams this morning. Puck into the neutral zone, reverse. Breen able to push it to the wall for Gow. He'll chip it out of the zone, and Athabasca will throw it back in offside. They'll have to clear. Breen tries to chip it through traffic. It's intercepted. He'll get it back and get another chance at it. This time into open ice in front of Maine. In front of Noonan. Nice stick from Frey there to keep it in the zone. He'll kick it down low, and Athabasca will go behind their net with it. Breen will pinch. Gow covering. Gow pushes it to Breen. Breen's down. He looks injured. Not sure how the collision happened there, but he'll need a moment. Play something, dude. Don't just leave it dead quiet. Green slow to get to his feet, clutching his neck. Probably took a cross check there or an errant stick. He's up on his own steam though and headed for the bench. Zebras discussing. Referee really probably needing to get a hold of this a little bit. I'm sure that's the conversation they're having. 4:32 to go here in the first period. 3-3 are the shots. Pardon me, 8-3 for the home team, Hawks. Deep discussions happening at the benches. Not a timeout, just questions from, I believe, the Knights bench and explanation. We'll go from there. Other bench looking for some information as well, so we'll have a nice little conversation there as well. All right, deep conversations aside, back to hockey. Face off to the right of the Hawks goaltender, one back to Boyce. Deflected! Great shot on the ice into traffic, deflected off a skate, and it's past the goaltender. We got one. Knights first to put one up on the board. Boyce fires that one down the ice. It's a nice roll. It will make it though, and it will be called icing, so we'll come back into our own zone. .4:14 to play here in the first. Knights are up by one on a point shot from Boyce that found its way behind a goaltender. Face-off won there by the Hawks. Back into traffic, though. They'll give it right to Durecci, who throws it up the wall for Boyce. Boyce will get it off a stanchion. It is stopped at the blue line. Kepler with a big hit. Now he's calling stuff. Okay. So it looks like the Knights will take the first penalty of the game.
After all that?
Yes, indeed. Knights will go on the penalty kill for 2 minutes as Kepler is escorted to the box. Back in their own zone, give it away to Campbell. Campbell walks in and buries it. Another shorthanded goal. And an excellent forecheck by the penalty killers. They come up with one, but it's 2-0 now. As an unfortunate turnover by the Hawks ends up in the back of their net.
There you go, Scotty!
Face off at center ice with 3:41 to go here in the first. Still a minute 41 remaining in the power play for Athabasca. Battle ensuing, puck's left at center ice. Bonikoski picks it up and flips it to Campbell. Campbell's got a bit of an extra jump in his step after potting that one. Bridges pushes it forward. Athabasca will fire it wide across the ice. Lemab will pick that one up and send it off the glass back to the Athabasca blue line. Reed steps in and picks up a loose puck. Just rolls away from him. He'll still give chase into the corner. Nearly gets it back again. Lays a check and Athabasca just on their heels a little bit still. Missing the breakout pass. Drop for Bonikoski. He'll chip it into the zone. Right on goal. And goalie having enough of that, he'll cover it up for a face-off. Both teams will get some fresh legs out. Knights defense changing. Reed and Frey up front. Boyce and Durecci on defense. Face-off deep in Athabasca territory. 55 seconds to go in that power play for Athabasca. They'll carry it behind their net and look for an outlet pass. Good pressure there from Frey. Pass is missed. Got a piece of it, but it's sent right to Boyce. Boyce now. He'll finally move it forward, and it's right to the ringette line. Reed picks up the errant puck, but he's in offside. And Athabasca will remain in their own zone until we clear it. Now over center. Durecci and battling. He's going to get a penalty here, apparently. Didn't really see how. I'm not sure what he's going to call on that one. Athabasca through traffic. Wow, that one made it. That one made it behind Tiago. He got a stick on it as it was bouncing through the crease. That one shot well wide of the net and all the way down the ice. Knights will get some fresh bodies out, and that's going to be icing. Calling boarding. Yeah, it's going to be a boarding call. I guess we're not really cool with hits unless they're to the head today. Okay. So the Knights will go back on the penalty kill.
Icing. All the way down.
It's icing.
Doesn't matter when you ice it.
Face-off will come outside the zone due to the icing. Gal will take the draw. He's got Hender with him up front. Breen and Lemab on defense. Hender gets a stick on that cross-ice pass. Chip just in front of Lemab. He'll battle for it. Athabasca will come up with it. Rolling behind the net. Waiting, reversing. Gao is able to get a piece of it and throw it out of the zone. Hender watching closely. Puck thrown to Lemab. Lemab will send it across ice for Gao. Gao sends it down the ice. And Hender will give chase. Athabasca softly and now with some speed out of their zone. Green will keep him to the outside. He's not able to get in front of the net. Bobbling the puck. Lemab battling him. Pass to the side of the net. Soft shot. Bouncing puck. Tiago able to battle and keep that one out of the net on the second rebound. He'll cover it up. We'll get a face-off to his left. Fresh bodies for both teams. With a minute remaining in the power play for the home team Athabasca Hawks. Noonan takes the draw. He wins it into the corner. Athabasca to it first. Shot through traffic. Well, through Bonikoski's legs. Tiago in position, and it's right into his crest. He'll drop it into his glove and hold on to it for a face-off. Noonan one more time in the circle, left of Tiago. Wins it back behind the net. Bonikoski battling for it. He'll get to it and send it to the blue line. It's kept in there. Pressure from Noonan and Maine. The shot is wide of the net. Loose in front. Tiago got a piece of it with the blocker. It rolls behind the net. Looking for an open stick in front. Goes to the backhand of the defenseman. He'll throw it back to his partner at the blue line. Through traffic. Again, right into the crest of Tiago, and he holds on to it. We'll get another face-off with 29 seconds to go in that. Pepper reminded me that was a puck into the breadbasket. I'm still a little rusty on my terms this morning. It's still early. Bear with us. That'll do it for the first period. 15 seconds remain in the power play for the Hawks. Take a quick break here and come back for the second. Short. Period number 2 underway. Mab tying up the man there, loose puck. He gets a stick on it, pushes it to center. Athabasca with a pass across ice. It's off a skate. They'll enter the zone onside with 9 seconds to go in the power play. Back to the point, cross ice, nearly picked off there by Jacobs. He's going to get pressure. It's just dumped into the corner. Green's to it first. He's got a battle for it, ties up the man there, needs some help. Even strength now. Athabasca tips that one. Even! We have 3 defensemen out there. Breen across to Kepler. Kepler will reverse and give it to Lemab. Lemab cross ice for Jacobs. He was concerned with the bodies around him, didn't get to the puck, and so Athabasca keep it in. Now it's sent through a massive amount of Athabasca players. No one touched it, so no too many men call. Narrowly avoided. Athabasca now trying to get out of their own zone. They will make it to center. Pushed into the zone, but Bonikoski was able to get in the way. Athabasca walking out in front. Backhand off the goaltender, Tiago, and into the corner. Up the wall, kept in at the blue line. Chipped, loose puck through center ice there. And Campbell picks it up and sends it into the zone. He'll chase it and be first to it. Chips it behind the net. Bridges will go to it. Kept in by Boyce at the blue line. Dumped down low for Bridges. Bridges turning, looking for Reed in front. Ooh, nearly got it to him, but a couple of sticks picked that one off. And now Athabasca back the other way. Big number 27 trying to get in there. Bonikoski with a stick check from behind there, able to free the puck. No shot. Boyce off the glass. Bouncing puck in the slot. Deflected into the corner. Athabasca to it first. Boyce battling for it there. He'll need to get his stick down. He's got Campbell helping him out. Loose puck comes to him. It's back up the wall for Reed. He takes a hit. Deflected there in front of the net and rolls into the corner. Loose puck in the slot. Bridges will pick it up. He'll try and make his way out. He will as he keeps his feet moving. Rolls away from him though on the last stick check and into the corner. He'll get a change. Fresh bodies off the bench for the Knights. Rolling to center. Breen will pick that one up and he'll chip it in. Athabasca looking for a cross-ice pass. They find it. And 24 trying to do a little too much with it at the center line. He'll end up having to dump it in. And Durecci will pick up the loose puck. Oh, the bumper pass from Hender to Frey, who wasn't moving. And Athabasca will gain control at the blue line. Shot is wide of the net. Paid the price for getting that shot off. As Gal bumped the defender there, or the defenseman. Loose puck. Knights don't want to go to it. Gal will end up with it. He'll chip it across for Hender. Hender with a bit of space now through the neutral zone. He'll dump it in. Knights looking tired. Still plenty of game left. Nice cross-ice pass, but no stick available to pick it up. Apart from Athabasca, they'll come back the other way. Dumping it in deep. First to it. Pass in front is connected. Shot off Tiago. Big save. Having to come up huge. Jacobs now over center into the Hawks zone. He gets stripped of the puck there, as he's the only Knight in the zone. Rolling puck. Lemab will pick that one up. Sends it cross ice for Bonikoski. Bonikoski throwing it up to center. Back to the blue line. Noonan gets stripped of it, but it rolls right to Lemab. And I think Jacobs got a piece of it. It rolls back to the Hawks blue line. They'll try and make their way the other way. Good challenge from Jacobs. Nearly stripped off by Noonan. Good stick check there. Bonikoski. Bouncing puck in the neutral zone. Athabasca will regroup at their own ringette line. Up to center. Dumped in and given to Lemab, to Bonikoski. Stick check. Athabasca back the other way. Noonan slow to get up there as he caught a skate as he went into the boards for a check. He will make his way to the bench. Kept in at the blue line by Athabasca. Shot is wide of the net, was going wide of the net, and then was deflected directly into the corner. Lemab battling for it behind the net. Athabasca up the wall. Shot through traffic. And it'll sneak by Tiago as he couldn't see it through the mass. And it's now a 2-1 game. Hawks looking dangerous there in the last minute and a half. 14:43 to go here in the second period. Still more than half the game to play. Puck pushed in front of Bridges. It'll be pushed back to the blue line, and Daxton will dump that one all the way in. Kapler will give chase. He intercepts that pass, collects the rebound. Puck into the skates of Bridges. Loose puck in the slot. It's pushed out of the zone. Everybody falling everywhere, including the goaltender. Kapler swinging his stick. Lucky not to get a retaliation penalty there. Loose puck. Boyce will pick that one up. Sends it off the wall for Reed. Reed chips it to the red line. Bouncing puck rolls past Boyce into the corner. He'll have to go back for it. He'll battle. Kapler up the wall. Bridges needs to get in the lane. He does not. Shot is right on net. Puck into the corner. Bobbled and given to Kapler. Kapler makes a move and tries to hit Reed with it. It was just behind him. Loose puck fired across ice. And not a too many men penalty. Reed picks it up at center with a little bit of space. He'll dump it in, and the two wingers will head off for a change. Given away. Oh, just bounced over Gal's stick. He had a great opportunity there if it hadn't hopped over. No icing. Lemab goes back for it. He'll send it forward for Hender. Hender heard footsteps, and that one fell off his stick. Loose puck. Sent to the blue line, kept in, back into the corner. Green forced to go back for it. He'll miss that one, but recover, sends it across to Lemab. Lemab ends up on the stick of Campbell. Campbell will chip it around the defender to himself. Tries to center it, it's off his skate, back into the corner. He'll recover, nice pass to Hender. Hender's shot off his stick into the corner. Campbell behind the net now. He'll center it, Lemab now. Shot through traffic, just wide of the net there. Hender couldn't get a stick on it for the deflection. He tries to push it back to Campbell. Athabasca will chip it to center ice. Breen will intercept that one. Off the glass, back to center. Athabasca dumped that one in. Breen will pick up the loose puck and carry it behind his own net. Passes it up to Hender. Hender now, up the wall, trying to catch Frey. Everyone goes down. Hender ends up with the puck again. Off a face and bouncing to Lemab. Lemab off the glass. Intercepted by Athabasca, no icing the call. Rolling to center ice, loose puck for Bonikoski. He is able to bring it back to center. Battle ensue. Frey comes up with it. He'll dump it into the zone. Jacobs in pressuring, and referee's going to need to call some of this, or it's just going to continue to get out of hand. A lot of high hands to the head. Pretty easy call, but see where it goes. 11:48 remaining here in the second period. Still more than half the game to play. Shots are 17-7 for the home team. Don't know that I was able to believe the shots the last time we played Athabasca. I don't think I'm going to today either. There we go. Finally, the Athabasca Hawks get their first penalty of the game, I believe. And the Knights will go on the power play with 11:40 to play here in the second. We'll get a face-off in deep to the right of the Athabasca goaltender. Frey will take the draw. He's got Main and Jacobs to his left and right. Bonikoski and Boyce on defense. Frey wins the draw to Jacobs, back to Boyce. Both go down, shot on goal. Goaltender, I think, was ready for it. He makes the save and holds on to it for another face-off to his right. Frey trying to convince them to go the other side, but no go. And defenseman, the two centers battling for it. Big number 29 tries to catch Main, could not. Good shot from Bonikoski, but it's into the crest of the goaltender. We'll get a face-off again, this time probably to the left of the goaltender. Some fresh faces out there for both teams. Noonan will take the draw. He's got Reed and Bridges either side of him. Bonikoski and Boyce on defense. Athabasca come up with this face-off win, but they give it right to Reed. Reed's shot off the goaltender. Rebound falls for Athabasca. They'll send it all the way down the ice. Boyce will go back for it with some speed. We'll chip it forward for Reed, but it rolled off his stick as he just looked away at the last moment. Boyce will try again. Boyce has it stripped off of him. Athabasca score one back. I suppose that's an even up for the Campbell goal earlier in the game. That's now 2-2. A shorthanded goal. Pardon me, power play goal. Pardon me, a shorthanded goal for the Hawks. And we're all tied up with 10:53 to go. Still more than half the game to play. Let's go, Knights! Loose puck at center ice. Rolls to Breen. Breen will find Reed this time. And they'll push forward with it. He'll dump it in, and Bridges will be forced to go get it in that far corner. He'll get there. It's pushed back deep behind the net. Still battling for it. He'll tie up the man. And Noonan comes out to the open puck. Nice backhand. Nearly beat the goaltender there. Had to make a acrobatic play there to keep that one out. Puck rolled loose behind the net, but whistled down regardless as the referee lost sight of it. Get some fresh bodies again out there. Kepler will take the draw. He's got Hender and Gow on his left and right. On his right and left. Durecci and Breen on defense. Rolls back to Durecci. Shot. No traffic in front. Goaltender kicks that one out to Breen. Breen's shot is off the stick of Kepler. And the goaltender runs out. You got to give him one. Like, yeah, I guess. Pretty late. Finally waking up to some of the head contact here. Hawks assistant captain will go to the box for 2.
That's right, mister.
As the goaltender came way out of his crease to play that puck, no defenders in the area. Kepler was challenging for it, and we'll go on the power play after the. Oh, pardon me, it's a 2-man advantage now for 40 seconds. The face-off win was too clean. It comes right back to the Knights' blue line. Green with possession. He'll carry it forward. Passes through the one player. Got lucky that it rolled to Kepler. Kepler will button hook. He's got some space. Sends it across to Hender. Hender walks in, tries to go back door to Breen, but the pass was behind him. Good backhand. It's into the crest of the goaltender. And we're now just over the halfway mark of the game. Still another 19 seconds on the 2-man advantage. Kepler with the face-off. He'll win it back. Gow to Breen through traffic. Goaltender pushes that one into the corner. With some space now. Gow with some space. Pushes it back to Durecci. Cross ice to Breen. Breen with some room. He'll walk. He shoots, puts it in the glove of the goaltender. No traffic in front of the goalie. He'll hold on to that one for a face-off. 9:45 to play. 6 seconds left in the 2-man advantage. Face-off to the left of the goaltender. Tied up under the centerman and pushed back behind the net. Athabasca will try and send it out of the zone. It's kept in by Lemab. And as another puck comes out of the box, they'll push the puck out of the zone. Still a 1-man advantage for the Knights for 1:06. Pass out of the reach of Hender, and the puck will roll to Lemab. Kepler changing, Jacobs pressing. 54 seconds remaining in the power play. Kept in at the point by Lemab. He'll send it across to Bonikoski. Shot through traffic. Tipped by Maine. Goaltender ready for it, and he covers it up. We'll get a face-off to his right with 9:05 to go here in the second. Shots now 15-13 in favor of the Knights. Still 45 seconds to go in the power play.
That's an 18.
That's 19, thank you. Actually, it's 18. Ooh, shot through traffic. Goaltender did well to see that one and hold on to it. Drops in front of him, and he drops a glove on it. Just as, I believe, Maine was looking to bury it behind him. Campbell with the draw. He'll send it into the corner. It rolls back to Bonikoski. Shot through traffic. Into the feet. He'll recover the puck, though. And he'll turn and fire it behind the net. Jacobs will get to it first. He'll push it back to the point for Lemab. Chipping it forward for Jacobs. Jacobs has it bounce away from him. Tipped forward. Bonikoski has it drop for him. Soft shot is blocked. And the dump out makes it over, bounces over his stick, and comes back to the blue line. He'll recover there, sending it forward for Maine. Maine with a nice jump off the wall, but couldn't hold on to that puck. He sends it across. Campbell with the rebound. Bonikoski able to corral that one, but it's thrown back into neutral zone. And loose puck. Oh, great save by Thiago on the 3-on-1. Battle ensuing. Fists flying. I'm sure they'll both end up going to the box for that. So it'll be coincidental minors by the look of it. Both for head contact, 4 minutes each. So we'll be shorter defensemen for 4 minutes, but even in strength. With 8:07 to play here in the second period, shots 19-17 for the home team. I had that backwards to begin with. We're still behind by a couple, but that's okay. 2-2 score. The puck pushed forward by Reed to the point, shot through traffic. Couldn't get a shot off, was the man wide open in the slot. Durecci pushes it up the wall. Reed able to chip it around the defenders. Out to center. Bridges intercepts the dump in pass, but it's right into feet. And Hawks will pick that one up and dump it all the way in. Boyce forced to race back to it. He's got pressure there. Bridges at the wall with Frey and Boyce. Athabasca looking for a stick out in the slot. Nearly found it. It's back deep in the corner. Athabasca to it first. Given to Reed. Reed with a bit of space. He'll try and create more. He'll dump it in. And Bridges needs to get there. He does not. Rolls right to the blue line. Breen to Reed. Loose puck sent to the blue line again. Down low for Bridges. It just taps his stick and heads into the corner. Athabasca now. Wow. Watching. I don't know what he was watching, but he got rocked. And Athabasca will pick up the puck, though, and come back the other way. Kept to the outside. Loose puck sent as it was deflected by Breen. He'll send it forward to Noonan. Noonan makes a move. Pass is forced to come back to center. He'll give the puck away. Offside is the call. Lucky for Noonan there on the giveaway that he dragged the player in with him and they ended up offside. We'll get a face-off across from the Hawks bench. No, pardon me, it'll be in front of the Hawks bench. With 6:40 to go in the second period, 2-2 tie, all even here. Shots 2017 in favor of the home team Hawks. They'll push their way back to their own blue line and now try to make their way forward. Carried into the zone. Shot is blocked by Bonikoski. Rolls into the corner. He'll roll it up the wall for Hender. Hender bumper pass for Noonan. Noonan has it roll off his stick as he's trying to get it to Gow, streaking through the center of the ice. Athabasca will dump it back in deep and likely get to the puck first. Yes, they will. Puck rolls to Noonan. He'll throw it around the wall. No one there again. And Athabasca ending up with a loose puck in the slot. Shot through traffic. Wide of the net. Bonikoski battles for it. Some bumping and some passing. And puck ends up with Bonikoski, but it's kept in at the blue line. They're going to have to battle for it again. Green goes back for it. He'll chip it up the wall for Hender. He taps it out for Noonan, but too much Athabasca traffic, and they keep it in deep again. Good stick check from Bonikoski. Ender on the ice, sending it up the wall again. It's kept in. Green fires it. It's still kept in at the blue line. Bonikoski this time able to get it out of the zone, and Gow will push his man down. Battle for it at center ice. It's pushed into the zone finally by Hender. Athabasca missing that pass, outlet pass, and Bonikoski will dump it back in. Pressure from from Kepler, pardon me. Durecci with a shot. It's tipped by Kepler into the corner. He'll go back and get it. Athabasca ripped that one around behind their own net. Pressure now from Maine. They'll be forced back behind their own net, and they'll give that one away to Maine, to Kepler. Kepler with it. He dumps it out in front, but it's deflected onto the stick of Athabasca. Boyce couldn't quite keep that one in, and he'll pull it back into the zone offside. We'll get a face-off across from the Knights bench. Pardon me, in front of the Knights bench. Maine, Jacobs, and Campbell up front. Boyce and Durecci on defense. I was right the first time. Face-off across ice from the Knights bench. 4:35 to go here in the second period. Puck was stuck under the linesman's skate. Knights will push forward with it. Nice pass to Jacobs. The backhand goalie struggled with. It looked like it was still available, but whistled down. We'll get another face-off in the Hawks zone. Left of their goaltender. 4:25 to go here in the second. 2-2 tie with a couple of goals from Athabasca here in the second period, tying things up. Campbell with the draw. He's got Maine and Jacobs up front with him. Campbell will push it into the corner for Maine. Maine rolls it all the way around for Boyce. He is able to play the man, but the puck slips through him. Good back check there from Campbell and Jacobs. Jacobs ends up with the puck. He's going to try and carry it. He gets rocked pretty good, though, trying to turn the corner. And Athabasca will give the puck to Boyce. Boyce will chip it forward and giving it right back. Athabasca back to their ringette line. And centering pass through two bodies. They're able to corral it and bring it into the zone. Short side shot is off the side of the net. Not able to bring it back in front. Now they are. Bouncing puck rolls into this near corner. Maine will push it up the wall. He'll battle for it and gets a body in front of it out of the zone. Campbell picks up the loose puck at center. Interference call there. And the Knights will go on the power play with 3:30 to go here in the second period. Faceoff will be deep in Hawks territory. Frey will take the draw. He's got Reed and Bridges on his wings. Bonikoski and Breen on defense. Faceoff win by the Hawks. They push it out to center ice. Breen will go back for it. He's got pressure now, giving it to Bonikoski. Bonikoski to Frey. Frey sends it wide for Bridges. It was a bouncing, rolling pass, and it rolls back to Breen now. Bonikoski through traffic. Goaltender just catching enough of it. He'll hold on to it for a face-off. And we'll see what we can make happen off the draw here to the left of the goaltender. Pushing and shoving ensuing after that whistle, which I think will continue for the rest of the game this morning. Frey with the face-off. Athabasca winning that one. Reed battling for it. Puck is loose. No one going for it. And I believe Reed's going to get a penalty. Yeah, looks like that's going to be the only call, even though there were two bodies in that fight. Whatever. So there will go the power play. Face-off will come down into Knights territory. It'll be even strength 4-on-4 for a minute 35, and Athabasca will then go on the power play. Frey with the draw, Bridges up front, killing even strength here with Breen and Bonikoski on defense. Face-off won by Frey to Bonikoski. He pushes the man off the puck and then throws the puck blindly to the point. Shot through traffic, bouncing puck. Amazing save by Tiago, as the Athabasca player had every opportunity there, but couldn't quite capitalize on partially open net. Tipped, shot, change them. Yeah, good idea. New bodies needed out on the ice there. Frey got one off the knee, it looks like. He'll slowly make his way to the bench. 2 minutes and 43 seconds to play here in the second. Knights on the defensive in their own zone here. Noonan will take the draw. He'll win it to Durecci. Durecci fires it forward to Gao. Nice pass. Gao rolling forward with it. He'll fire it off the ankles of the defender and into the corner. Battling for it now. He'll pin the player there. Noonan trying to sneak away. Can't. He'll tuck it back into the corner. Gao now chasing. Athabasca putting it into space. In front of number 27. He'll chip it into the zone. Bouncing puck. He wasn't able to carry it with him. And calling that one a hand pass. So we'll have a whistle and a face-off in front of the Athabasca Hawks bench. 2:11 to go now in the second. Noonan takes the draw. He wins it cleanly, but it's right into the corner. Durecci forced to chase down the puck. He's got pressure there. Gets hit from behind. No penalty. Hit from behind. Battle ensuing. Gao ends up with that one in his feet. He'll push forward with it. Gives it a little chip to Noonan. Noonan with a bit of space. He'll walk it in. Fire it at the legs of the defender. And he'll get it back at the blue line with Gao. They'll move forward with it. Noonan pressing. Tries to make a move to center. Didn't get there though. And Knights will send it back. Or pardon me. The Athabasca will send it back the other way. It should have been blown down as offside, but was not, as it deflected off Noonan into the corner. Fresh body there. Hender and Kapler on up front for the penalty kill. Wren does well there to maintain balance and send the puck back to the Athabasca blue line. Athabasca now into the zone. Shot into the glove of Thiago. Confident save there with 1:10 to go in the second period. Still a 2-2 tie. Knights possibly a little bit asleep here. Needing to shake their heads and get moving. They were dominating this game, and Athabasca has made their way back into it. Athabasca short a player here as they're on power play for 6 seconds more. And face off, one to center. Shot through traffic, loose puck, battle ensuing. Good digging by Bonikoski. Puck rolls to the corner. He'll push his man off the puck. It is contact hockey. Shoulder to shoulder is pretty legal. Even strength. Kapler trying to hit Reed up at the center line. It's just wide, or just past his stick. So it will be called icing, and we'll come back into this Knights zone. Left of Thiago will be the faceoff with 46 seconds to go here in the second period. Face off, one into the corner. Breen gets to it first. He'll push it up the wall for Maine. Maine rolls it out, and it's onto a stick of Athabasca, but back exchanging possession again. Loose puck. Breen will throw it up the wall. With 28 seconds to go, we're back at the Athabasca blue line. Breen skates into that one. He'll just send it in deep as Knights needed to clear the zone. Pressure from Campbell, picked off by Maine. He'll dump it in deep again with about 12 seconds to go. No pressure on that winger. He gives it right to the blue line. It's dumped back in again. 6 seconds remain. Maine intercepts the breakout. And that will do it for the second period. All even at 2. We'll take a break and come back for the third after this. Welcome back for the conclusion. Period number 3. Frey with the draw. Bridges and Reed battling for it. Athabasca will pull that one in offside. They'll get a face-off. In front of the Knights bench. Pardon me. It'll be over across ice. Nope. It will be in front of the Knights bench. 2-2 tie coming into this third period. Frey winning it forward. Athabasca will chip it into the zone. No, Bridges will pick up the loose puck. He goes down. And Athabasca back the other way. Sticky back there in the corner and pushed out to the point, kept in. Boyce will pick up the loose puck and move forward with it. He's got Gow wide. He'll fire it short side, just short of the post, and Bonikoski is able to keep it in. Athabasca rolling it around to the hash marks. Chipped out of the zone. Frey, cross ice to Bonikoski. Bonikoski with a shot on net. Goaltender, a little asleep there. Didn't realize it was coming his way. Just missed the net. And Athabasca will pick that one up at their blue line. Loose puck at center, picked up by Athabasca. Green will skate into that one and dump it into the zone. Noonan and Hender heading for it. Athabasca elusive there. Gow nearly picking off that breakout pass. And it's cross ice and all the way down. Likely icing if it makes it to the red line, which it does. So with 18:37 left to play, we will have a face-off back in Athabasca territory to the right of the goaltender. Noonan, Hender, and Gao up front. Green and Lamab on defense. Face-off won cleanly by Noonan, but given back to Athabasca, and they will carry it into the zone. There will be a penalty on Lamab for pulling the man down. No shot as it rolled into the corner. So we will go on to the penalty kill for the first time here in the third period. On the first penalty call, it will be holding against Lamab. Athabasca with an opportunity here with 18:16 to go in the third. Face off to the left of Tiago. Campbell will take the draw. He's got Jacobs out there with him up front. Boyce and Derecci on defense to kill this one to start. Boyce able to push it to the blue line, but it's kept in off Derecci. Drops in the slot. Loose puck behind Tiago. No shot. Quick whistle. And we'll have another face-off, this time likely to the right of the goaltender. With 1:55 to go in the penalty. Campbell with the draw. He wins it into the corner, and Derecci will go back for it. Bouncing it softly up the wall into traffic. Athabasca at the blue line. Cross-ice pass into the slot. Shot is missed and wide of the net. Jacobs will get one hand on it and not be able to get it out, but it was pushed out, and Campbell will skate into it. He's got two coming. Chips it to the goaltender. Loose puck for Kapler with the draw. Puck goes to the goaltender. Main there on the doorstep. He'll cover it up for another face-off. Athabasca gain possession off the draw, up the wall, at their own ringette. They'll get a stick on it at center, out of the hands of Green, but they'll give it right back to Maine, and Kapler will skate it into the zone. He gets bumped and goes down. Puck rolls deep. He's going to need to change. Icing here for Athabasca as they dump it all the way down. So with 17:06 to go in the third period, and 50 seconds remaining in the power play, we'll get another face-off in the Hawks zone to the left of the goaltender. 2-2 tie. Shots are 27-20 favor of the Hawks. Face-off won by the Knights. Puck rolled towards the net by Bonikoski. Athabasca picked that one up and will send it to Breen. Breen off legs. He'll try again, still battling for it. Hawks able to get it into the zone, but Knights able to push it right back out. Cross-ice pass is missed, but recovered, and now pushed out of the zone by Athabasca. They'll try again. With 22 seconds remaining in the power play. Frey trying to strip that puck. He nearly does. Back to the point. Cross-ice pass is behind the defender. He'll have to dump it in deep with 10 seconds now remaining. Centered pass is tipped and sent out into center ice. Lamab will now come out of the box. Boyce skates over that one as Athabasca are able to get it into the zone. Boyce will pick that one up with some speed. He'll get over the blue line with pace. His shot is deflected over the net. And now dumped out of the zone. Icing the call. They'll wave it off at the very last second. And Boyce has that one roll off his stick. Athabasca back the other way. Bouncing puck again. Dumped into the corner, short side. Through center. Frey will pick up the loose puck. He'll send it across for Bridges. Nice pass there. Bridges with a jump, but the puck rolling on him. He couldn't carry it with him. And Reed will get his stick tied up in the skates, and we'll end up with a tripping penalty. Unfortunate luck there. He will go to the box for 2 minutes. With 15:16 to go here in the third period. We'll have a face-off in our own zones and go back on the penalty kill. 2-2 tie, shot still 27-20. Noonan and Hender up front to kill the penalty, with Breen and Lemab on defense. Face-off won by the Hawks. Pass to the man in the slot. His shot is wide and over the net. Battle ensuing behind. Breen there. Athabasca tied up behind the net by Breen. Now able to come loose with the puck. Shot is off the side of the net. Breen will get to it first. He's got two to battle with there, managing to keep it in the corner. And now up the wall, pushed back into the corner for Breen. Still battling. Hender there, Noonan there as well. Athabasca walking out with it. Great save. Loose puck off the side of the net, rolls to Thiago, and he covers that one up with 1:23 to go in the power play. Face-off will be to his right, Thiago's right. And Campbell will take the draw. He's got Gal up front with him. Boyce and Bonakowski on defense. Loose puck under the centerman. They'll battle for it. Campbell will come up with it. He gets stripped of it though. And Campbell will pull it back and send it all the way back down. 14:23 to go in the period. Still around a minute remaining in the power play. Athabasca at their own ringette line. And now bringing out of their zone with some speed. Gal keeping pace. Puck rolls into the corner. Cross behind the net pass. Loose puck. Pushed to the net. Now pushed out to the point. And Campbell and Gal caught running a bit. Shot through traffic. Deflected and under Thiago. He didn't see it. And we have the first lead of the game for Athabasca. 3-2 the score. Penalty now over, back to even strength. The Knights will have to get back on their horse and see what they can make happen with 13:53 remaining here in the third period. Kepler will take the draw. He's got Jacobs and Main with him up front. Breen and Durecci on defense. Face off at center following the go-ahead goal on the power play by the Athabasca Hawks. Back in their own zone looking for an outlet. Stripped of it by Main. He'll push it behind the net. Jacobs is tied up and one might say interfered with. He can't get a stick on the puck. Athabasca will find some space and then send a cross-ice pass, dumping that in. They're going to call that not icing as they add a piece of it. Nice chip from Durecci to Jacobs. Jacobs takes the hit for it, made a nice pass to Main, but it's given away at the blue line. And Athabasca will come back the other way. Athabasca with room. Their pass across to the defender was out of the reach of him, and back out to center, and now at their own blue line, Athabasca resetting. 13 hustling forward. His shot is deflected, and Durecci will pick up the rebound. Dangerously in front of his own net. Cross-ice pass from Bridges to Reed. Reed with a bit of room. He'll walk in and fire. Oh, he hit the crossbar with that one. Bridges able to push it back to the net. Wow, goalie not ready for it again. Got a lucky bounce and able to cover it at the last moment. We'll get a face-off in deep. Hawks territory, right at the goaltender. Frey with the draw. He's got Reed and Bridges up front with him. Lemab and Bonikoski on defense. Puck one to Reed, to Frey. Frey tries to get a shot off. He can't. Rolling puck, back to the blue line. Athabasca skate into it. Bonikoski does well to keep Big 27 from making his way in. Lemab will go into the corner for the puck and push it forward to Reed. 3-on-2 developing here. Reed chips it around the defender. It's now a 3-on-1. Reed with a shot into the goaltender's chest. No rebound. And we'll get a face-off in deep. This time to the left of the goaltender. 12-11 to go here in the third. Down by 1 are the Hawks. Pardon me, the Knights. Even strength. Frey will take the draw. Athabasca will win it, and Bridges will give chase. Frey pressing. Lemab pressing. Athabasca with a stretch pass, missed. Bonikoski gets rocked there, but plays the puck forward. It does roll into the zone onside. Shot into the glove of Tiago. Bonikoski able to get his revenge over there on the far hash marks. No penalties. We'll get a face-off to the right of Tiago. Noonan will take the draw. He's got Hender and Gao up front with him. Wins it cleanly to Durecci. Durecci's tied up there by the centerman. He'll get it back, though, and push it up for Hender. Noonan trying to move it forward. It's deflected right back to Tiago. He'll have to cover it up, and we'll get another face-off to his right. 11:43 to go. Knights down by 1. Noonan with the draw again. He'll win it cleanly into the corner again. Durecci pushes it back behind the net. It rolls dangerously in front. Bouncing puck. Bonikoski gloves, no, Boyce gloved that one forward. No call for the glove ahead pass. And Noonan is stripped of it at the blue line. Bounces favorably to Durecci, who pushes it forward for Noonan. Gets another favorable bounce, puts it on goal. It's pushed into the corner by the goaltender. Puck back to Boyce. Boyce will dump it back in. And Noonan will be forced to go chase it down. He will get to it, but he takes one from behind. I think he knew he was drawing a penalty there. It looked like it. Pushing and shoving ensuing. May have negated the power play, which really was just discussed in the box. Okay, we got lucky there. Still just the initial penalty called. Boarding for number 16, and the Knights will go on the power play for the first time here in the third period with 11:05 to play. Noonan will take the draw. He's got Gao and Hender up front with him. Athabasca waved out of the circle for delay. And the puck won to the point. Nice pass down low to Hender. Hender finds Noonan, but couldn't get a shot off. Durecci able to keep it in. Deflects, rolls to the corner. Noonan picks that one up. Pushes it back to Boyce. Boyce with a shot onto the goaltender. Still not the most assured save, but he will cover it up for another face-off to his right this time. New bodies on the ice for the Knights. Campbell, Jacobs, and Maine. Green and Lemab on defense. Minute 42 remaining in the power play. Jacobs with possession. He turns, tries to push it to the net. It's picked up by Athabasca, and they don't make a mistake dumping it out of the zone. All the way down. Knights forced back into their own zone. Pass to Breen is into the feet. He'll give it away. And the Knights will have to retreat back into their zone and try that breakout again. This time with some speed. Lemab. Soft pass to Breen. Off the stick of Lemab, and now it's back the other way. Breen able to recover. Pushes it forward to Campbell. Campbell tries to hit Jacobs with it, but it was around him, and they're going to call icing. As none of the feet were moving quick enough to get to it before the whistle was blown. Still about a minute remaining in the power play. Jacobs carrying the puck forward. He'll try and center a pass. It was into the feet. Pardon me, that was Maine with possession there over the blue line. And it's tied up at the blue, and Boyce will have to pull it back behind his own net with about 37 seconds remaining in the power play. Slow puck, pushed out in front of Bonikoski. He wasn't able to get to it. And Athabasca will send it right back in. Boyce with some speed through the neutral zone. He'll hold on to it, pushes it into the far corner for Bridges. Bridges with possession. Rolls off of his stick, and Athabasca back the other way. Hustle back! An unfortunate push at the wrong time there by Boyce will likely get him a few minutes of penalties. Some pushing and shoving afterwards. We'll see what happens from here. Big number 27 gets up slowly, but does get up. With 9:04 to go here in the third, Knights likely to be on the penalty kill for at least 2 minutes. Yeah, he's not. So Boyce will end up leaving the game. It will be a 2-minute hit from behind penalty, but it comes with an ejection, so he will leave the game. And the Knights will go on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. Spencer sent to the bench to serve the penalty. So with 9:04 to go here in the third, Knights down by 1, faced with a penalty kill. Kapler out to take the draw. He'll have Reed up front with him. Puck one into the feet of the centerman. Loose puck to Reed. Reed will send it all the way down the ice. With 8:55 remaining in the period. The Hawks will start from behind their own net. Kapler pressing there. Pass sent right to the blue line, but missed and recovered. Loose puck into the hands of Bonikoski. It rolls back behind the net. No centering pass. Good stick check there by Lemab. He'll push it up the wall. And Kapler will get a piece of the bouncing puck, but throws it into the box. Face off to the right of Thiago in the Knights' territory. Puck in the feet of the centerman. It rolls to Hender. Hender able to push it out to center ice. Frey pressing. Hender pressing now. Man skates through the both of them and into the zone. He'll roll behind the net. Centers a pass, shot through traffic. Tiago sees that one cleanly. He'll stop that with his stick and then grab hold of it for a face-off to his right. 1:02 to go on the power play for the Hawks. .804 to play here in the third. Back to the point. Frey giving chase there. Good pressure. He'll get the puck back. Only had it for a moment, but was able to recover it again and sends it out of the zone with 7:50 to go in the period. Athabasca all the way back in their own zone. Pass up to center, finds its mark. Centered pass, shot from an angle. Good save from Tiago, and a nice pass forward for Brody on a partial break. He'll fire it into the glove of the goaltender. A good shot, better save. And with 7:27 to go in the in the period, and about 25 seconds remaining in the penalty, we'll have a face-off to the right of the Hawks goaltender. Noonan will take the draw. He's got Gal up front with him. Wins it to the wall and battles for it there by himself. The pass cross ice is missed. Durecci gets a piece of it and sends it back into the zone. Knights clear the zone. Cross ice pass is missed again. Right onto the tape of Breen. Breen will try and fire it up. It's off of his stick at center and dumped in. Durecci will give chase. He's got big number 13 chasing him. Pushes it up the wall. It's kept in. Centers the pass. Great save again by Tiago. I'm behind. With about, as he makes the save there, penalty is over. Even strength now. 6:54 to play here in the third. And Noonan will take the draw. He's got Main and Jacobs with him up front. Face-off one back to the point. Main challenging there. The shot is well wide of the net. Jacobs will get a stick on it, but it's right to a Hawks player. His shot wide of the net. Bounces to Main. Main will try and carry it out. He pushes it forward for Jacobs. Jacobs rolls it forward to Noonan. Jacobs takes one to the chin for his efforts. Main will push the puck into the center of the ice there, but it's stripped from him and back the other way. Bonikoski with a pass across to Lemab. Lemab, last man back, gets it to Noonan. Noonan tries to chip it forward. It is reversed back into our zone. With 6 minutes to play, Lemab has one body on him there, waiting for support. Tries to make his way up the line. He does get support from Noonan. And Jacobs gets that puck, pushes it back behind the net for Noonan. Noonan with pressure, tries to get it through a body. It rolls and is sent out of the zone. Not with enough pace to be icing. Knights will get a fresh line out there. Go get him! Bouncing puck. Sent to the Knights' blue line. Chipped back forward to the Hawks' blue line. A good pinch, and now Bridges will carry it over the blue line. He fires it on net. Goaltender able to corral that one, and we'll get a face-off in deep. Let's go, Knights! .522 to play here in the third. Still a fair amount of time to go. Campbell will take the draw. He's got Bridges and Reed up front with him. He ties up the puck. Athabasca push in and grab it and then send it out without too much pressure. Durecci forced to race back and get it. It's given back to Athabasca. Centered pass through bodies. Bridges will pick that one up and push it out in front of Reed. Reed now with a bit of speed. He'll make his way around the defenders, but he gets a stick check and he goes down. No call. Athabasca back the other way.
I guess you guys missed that one.
Good stick check there, and now we're going to get a penalty for dragging the player down. Green will go to the box for holding. Oh, for slashing. Okay. So with 4:47 to go, we'll go on the penalty kill yet again. Hawks on the power play again. Face off in deep in Knights territory. Kepler and Hender out front to kill the penalty. Lemab and Bonikoski on defense. Knights bench asking for an explanation. We'll wait for that for a moment. Athabasca wide open in front of the net. Got a shot on. Thiago comes up huge. Not able to get it out of the zone. Bouncing puck. Bonikoski will rifle it off the glass. It's kept in at the blue line. Sent in deep. No pressure there. Pass across to an open man. Shot well wide of the net. And pressure there from Kepler. Athabasca walking forward. Good save. Rebound is over the net. Minute 26 remaining in the power play. Hender will try and tie that one up low. Puck moves to Lemab and then back to Hender. He'll send it cross ice for Kepler, who's streaking to it. He'll play the puck. Got a few bodies coming. He'll pin the puck deep. Athabasca trying to make their way into the zone. They will end up having to dump it in, and Durecci will get to it first. He skates over it though, and the puck rolls around for Athabasca. Pressure from Noonan. Athabasca player falling. He'll get the puck back though as he gets up and fires. Good stick check there from Frey. Goes up over the glass. We'll get a face-off to the left of Thiago. With 39 seconds remaining in the power play, 3:24 to go in the period. Noonan will take the draw. He's got Gal up front with him. Frey on defense, I believe, with Durecci. Frey turns and fires it up. It's kept in at the blue line. Traffic in front, off the goaltender into the corner. Behind the net, pardon me, and Durecci battling for it there. Puck out to Gao into his feet, and it will jump out of the zone. Noonan trying to stick that one forward. Frey now will blast it off the glass and send it all the way down. 8 seconds remaining in the power play. Puck bobbled. Athabasca able to recover. No holding called there for holding the stick. Athabasca able to dump it in on side. Frey going back for it with 2:37 to play here. It races past Maine, and Athabasca will dump it back into the zone. Lemab will carry it out. Get moving! Chip forward for Noonan. He'll push it into the zone for Gao. Gao tries to center it for Maine, but not enough on it. And the puck will come back to Jacobs, who pushes it into the zone. Maine picks up the puck. Not able to get back to it. And Athabasca will press the other way. Dumped into the zone again with 2 minutes remaining. Bonikoski now back for it. He'll chip it up the wall. It's given to Athabasca. Rolls back behind the net. No one really aware of where it's going. Wide open man in front. Shot. Rebound. Behind the net, loose puck. Athabasca with possession, trying to move it in front. Lemab is able to keep it outside, and Reed will pick up the loose puck at center, or in front of his own net. He's able to get it out of the zone. Bonikoski now on a big change. He'll fire, and it's a big rebound. His backhand bounces over the goaltender. It's a tie game, 3-3 with 1:22 to go. On almost a single effort by Bonikoski there, with a bit of help from his teammates to get out of the zone. The Knights will tie it up with 1:22 to go. And And we start at zeros, essentially, with 1:22 to play here in the third period.
Let's go finish it.
6 players out on the pitch for the Knights. They're going to throw one back onto the bench rather than take a too many men penalty. Face off one forward. Spencer will get there first. Puck did cross the line and come out, so the Knights will check up and then head back into the zone. Bobbled behind the net, recovered. Reed picks up the pass out of the zone, gets it to Campbell in front of the net. It rolls behind. Bridges tries to finish the pass. Couldn't quite get it there. Nash gets a stick on it. Knights buzzing here. Athabasca back the other way with 50 seconds to go. Loose puck. Durecci pushes it forward for Reed. He'll turn back. Tripping penalty finally coming. Campbell will push forward with 40 seconds to go. He'll push it to Bridges. Bridges makes a nice move around the defender but couldn't beat the second one. And with that, the Knights will go on the power play with 34 seconds to go here in the third period. Face-off will be deep in Hawks zone.
Finally making it right. Let's go.
Nothing but excitement in these last moments of the third period. Tie game, 30 seconds-ish to play. Knights on the power play, and Hawks will take a timeout, I believe. So we'll give them a moment to collect their thoughts, and we'll be right back. Timekeepers tried to get cute and throw the 30-second timeout on the clock, but they've run some of the penalty minutes off. They'll have to recover and reset the clock to indicate the full time. 34 seconds to play, and resetting to a 2-minute penalty. I guess it doesn't really matter as it will run out, although if we go into overtime, it will still apply. 34 seconds to go here in the third. Power play for the Knights. Noonan with the draw. It win. One back to Lemab. Lemab creating some space, giving it to Bonikoski. Shot through traffic. Floating puck. Bounced and off the back of the goaltender. He'll cover that one up. A good effort and a nice shot in by Bonikoski. It was off the chest protector of the goaltender and at his feet for a moment. Knights couldn't get a stick on it. Goaltender recovered. We'll have another face-off in deep, this time to the goaltender's right. Noonan with the draw. A new centerman out for the Athabasca team. He did win that face-off, but Noonan with the puck behind the net. He goes down, and the puck is sent out to the point. Lemab will recover it. There's only 8 seconds left.
Go, Merrick.
And 4-3-0. So overtime ensues.
5 minute 3-on-3.
5 minute 3-on-3 overtime will follow regular
3-on-3, yeah.
5 minute 3-on-3. Okay. So the tournament rules for overtime. 5 minutes, sudden death overtime, 3-on-3 format. Still tied after 5 minutes, then a 3-player shootout. Still tied after the three-player shootout. It will be sudden death. Sudden death. No player can shoot twice until all the skaters have shot. There you have it. Teams will converse for a brief moment here, and we'll begin the overtime period 3-on-3. Shortly. I think that's the first time I've ever had a fourth period show up. Period number 4 set to begin. 5 minutes of sudden death. 3-on-3. However, the Knights have a power play, so it will be 4-on-3 to start the period for 1:25. Green with possession. He'll push it back to Frey. Frey pushes it forward to Reed. Campbell and Reed at the blue line. Athabasca able to get possession and send it down the ice. Still 1:10 to go in the power play. Frey will collect the puck behind his own net. Move your feet, let's go Knights! Frey in over the blue line with some speed. He'll give the puck away and it's sent back down the ice. Thiago behind his own net, he'll leave it for Breen. Breen with no one in front of him. He'll slowly make his way forward. And he does get a pass onto the stick of Maine. Maine's shot well over the net. He'll battle for it though, and Frey will pick up the loose puck. Frey finds Bonikoski. Bonikoski fires one off the shins. An opportunity for the no penalty there as the Athabasca player went down. 20 seconds remaining in the power play. Shot through traffic. Off the goalie's blocker into the corner. Kapler gets rocked, and the puck is sent all the way down the ice. Thiago leaving that puck for Bonikoski. 5 seconds remaining in the power play. Bridges to Kapler. Kapler cross ice to Bonikoski. Bonikoski with a nice move around the first defender. Maine picks up the puck, and he'll skate it into the corner. Centering pass for Campbell is too far in front of him. He'll turn and fire. Loose puck in front of the net. Athabasca recover. Chipped up the wall for Athabasca. Bonikoski has a rolling puck. Bridges able to get a stick on it, and Bonikoski will send it around. Kicked out by Maine. He'll get it back, send it to the point. Couldn't get enough jam on it to get it out. Bonikoski gets to it first with pressure. Campbell skates over that puck, and Athabasca will recover. Bridges now grabs the puck. He'll turn the wheels on. He's got Maine across ice. Nice pass. Maine beats the man. And he buries one! Over the goaltender's glove. What a rifle! Beautiful pass. And a hell of a finish. And the Knights are going to the final at 1:30 this afternoon. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. One heck of a pass across ice from Bridges. Yeah. One heck of a pass across the ice from Bridges to Maine. Knights with a massive victory in the fourth period. In classic Knights fashion.
Classic.
We'll stay tuned here for the players of the game.
No, they don't do it. I don't think they do it.
Oh, my mistake. Doesn't look like they'll do players of the game in the playoffs. There's no I in team in the playoff round. Quite the finish. A valiant effort on both sides of the puck. Knights will have a brief moment to celebrate, and then we'll have to regroup for the final come 1:30. Right back here at the Jubilee Arena in Fort Saskatchewan.
No, they don't do it, boys.
That will do it. Thanks very much for joining us this morning. We will see you this afternoon for the final.